My people stuck in their ways, denying the power and busy refusing to change. They charge it all to the game, but we got the keys that we need to open them gates. They taking drugs for the pain, the pills and the lean and the weed, they been hitting the same. They say it pours when it rains, the fire from heaven is drowning the city in flames. Cause we never sleep, and this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Cause we never sleep, and this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Okay, you know the prophets, we don't play. I see a king when I look in the mirror, and y'all niggas yoga like yo play. We playing chess when we blitz in these churches, then we look at them like yo play. My people sleep on the God, but he wake them up with the prophets like obey. Hey, y'all better wake up, they steady lying on Jacob. Me and my sin had to break up.
Are you going to change the thoughts, or are you going to continue in it? You change. Sis, what's about you? You will change. Alright. But there's a lot of things to go in that change to it. So we're going to show you according to the Bible that Christ is a black man according to the Bible and not what they show us here. Step back here. Read out! Come on, read. According to the book of Revelation, read.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So we say the revelation of Jesus Christ. The key word in Revelation is what? To reveal. So he said the revealing of who?
Jesus Christ, which God gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
The servants are the Israelites. So God shows the children, God shows John the image, the true image of Christ, because of this which will come to the pass, the changing. They give us a white image. Read.
And he sent and signified by his angel unto his servant John, who bear record of the word of God.
Anything that John saw, he wrote it down. Read.
And of the testimonies of Jesus Christ, and of all things that he saw.
Everything that John saw, he wrote it down. Okay, sis? Alright. Read.
Verse 13. And in the midst of the seven candlesticks.
So, you watch the image there, right? So he said, in the midst of the seven candlesticks. So watch that image over there. You see seven candlesticks over there? So he said in the midst of that seven candlestick, read.
One like unto the Son of Man.
So however we read it, that's how we depicting it. So he said in the middle of the seven candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man. Who is the Son of Man, sis? Huh? Yes, Christ. So he said in the middle of the seven candlesticks he saw Christ. Read.
Sorry. Clothed with a garment down to the foot.
So he said Christ had on a garment. And then since you're growing up, they say nobody know what the color of Christ is. Us, like the pastor was right there, he said Christ is a spirit, so nobody can see him. So he said Christ had on a garment. So in order to have on a garment, what you must have? A body. So Christ had a body in order to have on a garment. Read.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle. His head.
Look at Christ's hair now. So he said Christ what?
Head and his hairs.
He said Christ's head and his hair. So Christ's hair and his head and Christ's head, read.
Were white like wool.
See, Christ had white, woolly hair. So this is the image you know from the time you're growing up. Christ had white woolly hair. Does this person here have woolly hair? What you have? What kind of texture here you have? Straight. What texture here you have, sis? Straight, that you call that blonde. But you say Christ have what? You see him?
And his head and his hairs were white like wool.
You say Christ have white, woolly hair. So which better depict what Christ look like? This one. Your mind changing now? Your mind changing now, sis? Alright, good, read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
See, Christ had eyes like a flame of fire, right? Because the prophecy is he will drink, Christ's eyes shall be red with wine, right? Read.
And his feet.
So you look down at Christ's feet now. And if I look at your feet, I have a perception of what the rest of your body look like. Like I'm seeing it right now. Alright. Right, bro? Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
If Christ had feet like fine brass, what's the color of brass? What's okay. Copperish. What color is what color is copper? Color? Brown. Brown, right. What is brown? What is brown? It's brown. You say, and his feet like what?
And his feet like unto fine brass.
You say Christ had what? Brown feet. What here brown there? Read.
As if they burn in a furnace.
You say, as if they burn in a furnace. So if you put anything in fire, what color does it come out? What color does it come out? What color is Christ? What color is Christ? What color is Christ, bro? Christ is a black man that look just like you.
That's right.
But you know why? What happened to us? We was discontinued from our heritage. Why? This is why we're here, showing our people. Because we break God's laws, He removed the image away from us. That's why we were serving this creature here for over 400 years. Because we break God's laws. And God sent our people into slavery. You know who you are according to the Bible? You know who you are according to the Bible? Alright, let me ask you the next question. Do you know that your history of slavery was recorded in the Bible? Do you know that? Okay, let me take. Say that? Well, you went hard today, you know. You're going to know today. Alright? Let me show you that what Moses told the children of Israel will happen to them if they break God's laws. Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Alright? Because we break God's laws, that's why we're in the condition we are today. Alright, read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
So Moses was speaking to the children in the wilderness, and the children of Israel in the wilderness, and this is what he prophesied and told them. Read.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So Moses told the children of Israel, if they will listen to what God tell them, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
So if you don't listen and do all God's commandments, here what's going to happen to them. Read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses,
Moses tell them curses is going to come upon them. And hear what the curse is going to do. Read.
And all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he said the curses is going to overtake thee. When you say overtake, meaning destroy. You're going to show that verse 45. Read.
Come on. Verse 45. Read. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed. Till thou be destroyed.
Aren't we destroyed as a race of people? After slavery and they take out the yokes of iron on one neck, are we destroyed? Here are we destroyed. The white image of Christ. That's how we are destroyed. They remove the true Messiah, the black Messiah, and they give us a white image. Oh, listen, I don't want to see it. Read.
Come on. Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
Moses said the curse is going to be upon the children of Israel for a sign. Once they break God's laws, the curse that are going to come upon them is going to be for a sign. Verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
God says you're going to serve your enemies if you break my laws.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things.
So you're going to serve their enemies for food, shelter, and clothing. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron. Put a yoke of iron.
Which race of people had yokes of iron upon the necks? And who placed the yokes of iron upon the neck? The white people did what? Okay, so the white people placed the yokes upon our foreparents' neck. How does God call them? Read the first part again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. Read the last part. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Who placed the yoke of iron upon our neck? And how God called them? God said they are your enemies. And who had yokes of iron upon the neck? Who was the slaves? How God called you? Deuteronomy 1 and 1.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
How does God call in Deuteronomy 28:48? Yokes of iron upon the neck. Read verse 48 again.
I know you get it to them.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies,
God say, you Israelites, you going to serve your enemies, read.
which the Lord shall set against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee.
So who are the yokes of iron upon the neck? The enemy? Or the enemy place yokes of iron upon your neck? And how does God call you? Who are the yokes of iron upon the neck? Brother, no, you are the yokes of iron upon your neck. So how God call you? He said the curse is going to be a sign. You know why is the curse going to be a sign? And one of the curses is yokes of iron. So who are the yokes of iron upon the neck? And God says it's going to be a sign to the Israelites. So that's telling you that you are the Israelites the Bible speaks of.
Right.
That's what God said, you are the Israelites. Don't you believe the Bible? But the Bible calling you the Israelites. Any other nation ever had yokes of iron upon the neck? Exactly. No other nation had yokes of iron upon the neck but the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
We are the ones that had yokes of iron upon the neck. Let me show you our next one, verse 68.
While you're going, read for me.
Verse 68.
I want to show you all.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. With ships.
What was our mode of transportation when we get across here? When we come across here, cargo slave ships? God said that is a sign to you that you are the Israelites. Read it.
By the way,
Whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see no more again. And there he shall be sold unto your enemies.
And once we got off this slave ship, we were sold unto our enemies an auction slave block. Auction slave block. And that happened to us? Didn't we? Deuteronomy 21:5. Because why? We break God's laws. We had yokes of iron on our neck and we came across here in cargo slave ship. And here's one of the laws that we break. Deuteronomy 22:5. Since this one is for you. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 5.
And for brother, and that is for your wife in the future too. Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So a law that the woman break was that what?
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
What is this? Let me finish it first.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So you say a woman shall not wear a man's garment, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. If you see a man in a skirt, what are you going to call him? Gay. So if you see a woman in a pants, yeah. Listen, it put on a man's spirit on you. So woman not supposed to wear what? Pants.
that's right. Bring it on.
Pants. Yeah. Yeah. Woman not supposed to wear. Yeah, that's it. Woman not supposed to wear pants according to the Bible. Because why do we feel it is okay for a woman to put on her pants, but when a man put on a skirt, we angry with it? Because watch me, when you put on a skirt, a man put on a skirt, he put a effeminate spirit on him. Likewise, when a woman put on her pants, he put a masculine spirit on him. Because God's laws is spiritual. Alright? So that, see that?
No, if somebody you say no, if somebody hear why you say no, they will think that racial profile because a woman because they can't really find them. You know how, and you know maybe strike what equal right before that.
Watch me. In the Bible, they have nothing like equal right. Let me show you. The woman is always in subjection to you, to the man, according to the Bible. Let me show you.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, and verse 3. But
because the woman have to be in order and in subjection to the man. All right? Read.
But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
of the what?
The woman is the man.
The head of the woman is the what? Is the man. But God's law says that the woman have to do what? Wear the skirt. So it's not no discrimination. If it's discrimination, that's according to society. But according to the God, it's a right thing for the woman to have on a what? A skirt.
That's right.
Alright? See that?
What about them?
See that?
What about them race and then like what else do like waist things resembling stuff like African and like Scottish?
That's a good question. But let me show you. Read that again for me. Deuteronomy 28 and 1 for me. No, 28 and 15 again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So we understand that the voice of the Lord our God is the commandments, right? So who he was talking to? The Israelites. So the Most High made that covenant with the Israelites that they should keep his laws. And one of the laws is what? You, the woman, not wearing a pants, and the man not wearing a what? A skirt. So what does this have to do with other nation? God says he don't want you to do like them. Get Leviticus 20 and 26 for me. Let me show you that. 20 and 23. Let me show you that. Let me show you that.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 23. And he shall not walk in the manners of the nations. Walk in the manners of the nation.
God says you don't have to walk in the manner of the other nations. Not because they have on skirt. He said, I don't want you to do it. So he said, you don't have to walk in the manner of the other nations. Read.
Which I cast out before you. For they committed all these things. Committed all these things.
He said the woman in pants and the man in skirt, they commit all these things. Read.
And therefore I abhorred them.
God hated them for that. But he said, I don't want you to do that. Otherwise, this is going to happen to you. He's going to punish you. And he'll give you over to a reprobate mind. That's what happened to our people. We are sick. Alright, bro? Alright. Who are you according to the Bible? That's right. And what color is Christ?
Black.
Christ is a black man according to the Bible. And now we have to show our people.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity.